What's up, Virgo? Welcome to your June reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you for the month of June. See what you guys could be currently dealing with, what you can expect, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for you. I hope that you're doing well, and if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that is in the description down below. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. Let's get right into this reading and see what messages Spirit has for my Virgos for the month of June 2022. What's going on for Virgo? Show me clearly. What do we need to know for the month of June? Okay, all right. We already got some cards coming up. We got the turtle. We got the whale. Double water energy coming through. The scorpion at the bottom. All right. So the month of June seems like you guys are really diving deep into... I feel like this is hermit mode energy, really. I feel from this, right? The turtle has their shell that they like to hide into, and the whale's all about diving deep. So it's kind of like diving deep about what's going on internally. And we have the scorpion at the bottom of the deck, and it just makes me think of Scorpio energy and how we just had the eclipse in Scorpio, the lunar eclipse in Scorpio, and that was a very kind of transformative energy. And now we're starting to see those themes, those topics play out. Now maybe check out the eclipse reading that I did for you a couple weeks ago. It might be relevant to what's happening, what might be occurring in your own personal life. But the energy I'm feeling from this, Virgo, is that in the month of June, you are diving deep into some deep ass emotions, okay? Really feeling your emotions, really acknowledging them, really like discovering a lot about yourself and your knowledge. You know, you might be studying something or like learning something new that shifts your life, that really changes your viewpoint on the life that you live and the choices that you make, the things that you do, who you surround yourself with. It feels like it's a very deep month for you. So yeah, pretty interesting. That's the vibe I'm feeling from these cards. Let's move on. Let's pull some tarot messages. Let's see what the hell's going on in the month of June for Virgo. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. I have the wrong cards in this deck. Why did that happen? What was I doing the other day? Give me a second. Did not prepare for that. Clearly. I'll just set that over here. All right, let me try this again. All right, messages for Virgo for the month. Does this deck not want to be used today? I'm gonna try one more time, and if it doesn't shuffle, I'm gonna change the deck, because... All right, okay. It's just a me thing. Jeez. All right. Messages. Do you see this shit? Do you see this? This deck doesn't want to be used today. Okay, Virgo. All right. I get it loud and clear. So what deck do you want me to use? Spirit. Okay. All right. Shout out to the animal Kim Kranz, I think her name is. Shout out to her because I'm using her other deck. Really like her style of art. But yeah, all right. So messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June 2022. See, now this deck is like, yeah, shuffling, no problem. Okay. There's a message in this deck for whoever is listening. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June 2022. Show me clearly, what do my Virgos need to know for this month coming up? One more couple. All right, messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June. We got the Two of Wands and the Mother of Swords. So you have some sort of decision to make, and it requires you to be analytical. Oh, did y'all see that? We got the Magician. We got the Mother of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Let's go with these cards for now, and then we'll go from there. Bottom of the deck, Mother of Wands, Mother of Pentacles, and Temperance. We have a lot of feminine energy coming through in this reading. Oh, you're healing from some sort of loss. Yeah. I can't remember what your last few readings have been about, but I'm pretty sure you guys have been kind of going through it. Now we have Mercury retrograding, and Mercury is your ruler, so you're probably really feeling that impact with that transit. There's healing taking place. That's probably what you're diving deep into with that turtle and the whale that we're picking up on earlier. It's like you're really diving deep into your emotions, acknowledging them, feeling them, and finding ways to express them in like a healthy way. I see that you guys are healing from some sort of loss, from something that didn't work out. Whatever didn't work out for you, just know it wasn't part of your plan. It wasn't part of your purpose. It served its purpose. And I think I said to you in like one of your previous readings is like, when you experience loss, it hurts and it sucks, and sometimes it's hard to accept, but in the long term, whatever fell out of your life, it lost its purpose. There's no need to keep it in your life. Trust that something better will come in, right? Whether this is a loss of a relationship, you lost someone who meant the world to you, that sucks, it hurts, it's painful. Know that down the line, someone else will come in. I know you're like, oh, I don't want to replace them. I know. But know that down the line, there's going to be a person who is way better than whoever left your life. Like whoever left your life was just not part of the plan. They served their purpose. They taught you some lessons. And, you know, some people stay in your life. Some people leave your life. Some people are in it for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, you know? Is that fucking cheesy saying? Anyways, there's healing taking place from this. And this is also Sag energy coming through with Temperance. And you're really needing to be patient with yourself as you are undergoing this loss, and it's sucky. And we even have the Four of Cups indicating like you're not the most satisfied with where you're at. Now the thing is, you do have a lot of good things going on around you, and it's important that you remember the blessings and you like acknowledge the blessings. I'm not talking about no positive toxic positivity. No, of course, like feel your feelings, acknowledge that shit, but also don't forget about all the other good shit going on in your life. It's kind of like, I've said this before in other readings, when you plant seeds, like for my gardeners out there, right? It's springtime here, so I just recently planted some seeds. You don't focus on what didn't sprout. You focus on the seeds that did sprout. You focus on, oh my God, look, so you planted 20 seeds and maybe 5 didn't sprout. Are you going to focus on the 5 seeds that didn't sprout, or the 15 other seeds that did sprout and are actually showing like something's coming out of it, right? You're going to focus on the seeds that have actually sprouted rather than, oh, well, the other 5 didn't sprout, so I guess I'm a failure. I guess I should just quit. I guess I should just like not plant my garden. What's the point? Because not all of them sprouted. You get me? Like, change your focus. How to change your focus. You do have some sort of choice coming up here with the Two of Wands. Whatever this choice is, we'll clarify, but it requires you to have an analytical viewpoint, being observant, paying attention to the details, and also being honest with yourself. Now, this could be relating to the things that you're trying to manifest or bring into your life, or trying to move towards, some goals that you'd like to set, or some things you'd like to achieve, or attract, call in. And again, it's like whatever you focus your energy and attention to, you bring more of. You bring more of. I'm getting from this. Needing to really stand firm, stand true to your values and the things that matter most to you in your core, despite what other people might think, Virgo. At the end of the day, you really need to follow your own path. Don't be a follower, be your own leader, right? Be a leader here. I feel like in the month of June, you really have to follow your own path. Because we get so easily swept and carried away and pushed around by society and by other people's ideas of how we should live our lives. You really need to stay true to your own calling. Like I said, you're rising from some sort of loss. You're overcoming some sort of challenging experience. And with the Mother of Cups coming out, this is all about healing from those experiences. And with that Seven of Wands, it's about rising from the struggle. And really gaining back your power. Really gaining back your strength. And remembering that you are capable and that you are deserving of the good things in life. And just because something didn't work out for you, doesn't mean like you're not worthy or not deserving. There's something about your mindset that keeps coming up. Some of you maybe have been really struggling with your mindset, or even like with your emotions. It's been maybe a little bit rockier. It's about needing to find, finding the balance between your logic and your emotional side, the masculine versus the feminine side, which is all about what temperance talks about. Is like bringing balance into those aspects of your masculine and feminine energies, right? So keep that in mind. There's the need for you to really nurture yourself in June, really up that self-care. Self-care is going to be your best friend, okay? You may also, there may be new ideas that come to you, new inspiration, especially revolving around your passions or creative endeavors or things that really like interest you. Again, you could be studying something new or researching topics that really interest you. There's this sense of like gaining a lot more knowledge, and again, personal growth and development is going to be highlighted for you in the month of June, and it feels really good. It feels really positive. Some of you could be like teaching something, because the turtle can sometimes talk about being like a mentor or like teaching others through your life experiences. So there's something like that coming out, storytelling in a way, or writing, or something like that. Something to do with the arts is coming up. Publishing, that just came to mind. Maybe you're really into like books. I don't know, maybe you're a book person. That's just like some random stuff coming in. Is there anything else that I'm feeling from this? Not really. So I think we'll just start clarifying and see where we're at with the time, and maybe we'll pull some more depending on, again, the timing. But let's take a look into the Two of Wands. So you have some sort of decision or some sort of choice to make. So I want to get clarity as to, okay, what are you trying to decide this month? What is so important that requires your analyzation? Because there's this need for you to really pay attention to the fine print, the details. We are, like I said, we are in Mercury Retrograde. So if you're signing any like documents or anything to do with communication is highlighted, make sure it's all clear and direct and there's no confusion. This might just be the time where you really need to sit and like observe before committing to anything serious, okay? Especially if you have recently gone through some sort of loss. Just move with caution. Two of Wands. Okay, we have the Chariot backside and the Three of Cups. Tell me the Two of Wands for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June 2022. Whoa. Five of Cups. What's this choice about? Queen of Cups. Lots of water. Lots of Cancerian energy as well. Some of you may have strong Cancer placements in your natal chart. We also have the Eight of Cups. All right, so this is a choice where you decide to walk away from something that doesn't serve you. Whatever you're walking away from, okay, for some this is about a romantic relationship. We have the Knight of Cups backside at the bottom of the deck, along with the Two of Swords and the Ten of Cups and Justice reverse. Ten of Cups and Justice both reverse, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, let's talk about this. Six of Swords and the Ten of Wands. You've been feeling very burdened by... Okay, hold on. I'm getting so much from this. I'm getting too much information. Spirit, slow down. Wow. You've been carrying some really heavy burdens about a situation. I'm going to assume this is about a relationship because we have the Knight of Cups. So this is about like your emotions. This is about your emotions. Your emotions have been burdened, and perhaps this is relating to your emotions about a person or a situation. Okay, whatever the case is, whatever you're dealing with, it's got to be with another person, or if not a group. But it appears here that you've been carrying a lot of heavy burdens from this situation. And it appears also, I don't know why I keep saying appears. What the hell? Appears. It appears. The Ten of Swords, there is some sort of ending. This probably is tying into that Five of Pentacles, the loss that you experienced and the devastation and just like feeling foolish and just sad and disappointed with how things happened, and also shocked, and like you didn't expect this ending. I feel like this already happened, or this is happening currently. Okay, there's an ending that has happened or recently has gone down, and it was extremely unfair to you. We have so many 10s, you guys. The 10 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups backside. So it appears to me there is a massive ending that you are going through, you recently have gone through, or you are going through in June, and it's extremely unfair. It's extremely unfair for you. You feel, like just that, you know what? That would make sense because we have the Scorpion at the bottom of the Animal Spirit deck. That would make sense why this card appeared. The Scorpion talks about hurt, maybe for some of you, resentment is what I wanted to say, grudges you could be holding on to, lack of forgiveness, lack of trust, like just feeling betrayed, feeling burned. Hawk underneath that, and the spider. Trust in God's plan, the divine's plan. All right. I also feel like the universe is looking out for you, and just know, like, everything that has happened so far, everything is connected, and it's leading to a plot. Okay, there's a plot line going on here that you're not quite aware of, but it's tying into this plot that's taking place currently. Okay, so anyways, going back to this choice, the 2 of Wands, even the 2 of Swords, this choice is about leaving something behind, leaving behind your emotions, leaving behind all that crap that you went through. Okay, so let's see the cards that came out for the 2 of Wands. We have the Chariot backside. So look at this, look at what you're leaving behind. Cancerian energy. Look at the ground here. The lack of stability, the lack of safety or support. If this is about a relationship, because we did have that Knight of Cups backside, maybe you were dealing with someone who was kind of stringing you along. If we go back to that, maybe you found out there could have been another person involved. Maybe someone had lots of options. Maybe you were dealing with a player, right? We did have this 3 of Cups. Like for some, you found out, oh my God, I'm the side piece. Well, fuck this. I'm gone. I'm just throwing that out there. That's not going to apply for everybody. But if the shoe fits, the shoe fits. Whatever that was brought to your awareness here with the full moon in the 2 of Swords, right? Illumination, truth, your intuition maybe was sensing something was up. For some of you, you had this gut feeling, and I swear, Virgos, you guys are very intuitive, but yet you doubt yourself. You really always, for the Virgos in my life, the Virgos I know, and friends who have strong Virgo placements, y'all be doubting your intuition. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. The more you use your intuition, the stronger it's gonna become. So just keep that in mind. It's like, just practice. Keep practicing using your intuition, and like that initial gut feeling. I don't care what it, like, just, you gotta trust that. Write it down, okay? And then you can always go back to it later and be like, see, I knew it from the get-go. Even if you have any doubts, just write it down. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, though, you got proof. You got proof your intuition called it. But, like, really trust your spidey senses. Trust your spidey senses. But, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, God, I got so carried away. If you were dealing with, like, someone romantically or someone that you're intimate with, there may have been other individuals that they were entertaining. Anyways, you feel there was a major injustice, there was major wrongdoing, disrespect, and there's a lot of hurt, there's a lot of sadness. You're getting over it. It's not as painful as it once felt, but it sure still stings. It stings. But I see that you're honoring your worth here with the Queen of Cups. You're honoring your worth. You're recognizing you deserve better, and that's this decision. The 2 of Wands. You're like, fuck this. I'm gone. I'm out. See ya. You are leaving this behind. You're leaving this behind. And what are you moving towards? Happy times. You know, this 3 of Cups backside. This is more of like that self-fulfillment, self-love, and learning to be happy on your own. Learning to really find that independence and realizing like your happiness is your own responsibility. And yeah, it's great to be around friends and loved ones and family and love and romance. And we are social beings, you know, we need to have our people. We need to have that kind of community and support in our lives. Like, we gotta. But it's also really important to be able to rely on yourself at the end of the day, and having that self-love, having that self-respect, and having limits, and not letting people walk all over you or abuse you or, you know, do dirty things to you and expect you to just suck it up. No. Woo. All right. So yeah, with the Mother of Swords, it's kind of like you're putting your emotions off your sleeve. You're like, I have to kind of harden up a little bit. I have to love from a distance. Even if this is someone you really care about, you have to put yourself first. And that's what you're doing here. And people might be like, oh my God, Virgo, you're such a cold-hearted bitch. But it's like, no, you crossed me. And this is now the consequence of crossing me, or doing whatever happened, right? Whatever happened to you that left you in this heavy, burdened energy. Anyways, let's move on from that, okay? Let's see. Let's take a look into the Magician, see what you're moving towards, what it is that you're focusing on, what it is that you're manifesting in the month of June, right? How about the Magician for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June 2022? Turn about the Magician for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June 2022. Ooh, Five of Swords coming out. More of that energy of walking away, feeling defeated. We have the Emperor, High Priestess coming out. I have the Magician, Six of Swords, and the King of Swords. It's just telling me the same stuff, you guys. We have the Queen of Wands backside, Lovers, Justice reversed, King of Cups, Page of Wands, Two of Wands, the Magician. There you are. That's more of your energy. Oh, and needing to kind of keep things quiet, move in silence. We'll talk about that afterwards. So, let me feel this out. Gemini energy, Libra energy coming out, as well as Pisces and Aries. So, there's more of that energy of you guys. I think you're the one who walked away. Anyways, ball's in your court. You have the upper hand, and I see you're redirecting your focus, which is what I was saying earlier. I was like, you need to shift your focus. Instead of focusing on what was lost or what didn't work out for you, it's time to switch lanes and start moving in the direction and focusing and moving in ways where you can steer out of this yucky, dark, heavy energy, right? By doing that, you are taking back your power. You're no longer giving your energy, you're wasting your time, your emotions, your energy, I already said energy, on this shitty situation, on this person who is not worthy of this crap, right? So, I see here, King of Swords, more of that kind of air, analytical, distant from your emotions, like really just cut out all of that crap. But I feel like I had a brain fart there. I was like, cutting out all that crap, and just getting very serious with, okay, I took an L, I got hit, I took a fall, I'm picking myself back up, and I'm done. I'm gone. I'm moving forward. This is it. High Priestess and the Six of Swords. This is the energy of moving in silence. Kind of keeping quiet, keeping to yourself, kind of just staying low, laying low. You're very hard to read right now. Like, if anyone's trying to possibly like keep tabs on you with the Page of Wands, I feel like you're kind of just keeping quiet or keeping to yourself. You're not really saying too much. I see, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Wands backside, and then we have the King of Cups. Someone has their back turned. You have your back turned. And in between these two energies, the masculine versus the feminine, we have the Lovers and Justice reverse. So it's relating to the individual that had done, like, just fucking flash. Take that as confirmation. I'm assuming that this is the individual who treated you with like disrespect or hurt you. Wow, hello, English, can I speak? No, it's Mercury Retrograde. The injustice that you experienced, the unfair treatment, the games, the lies, the manipulation, the shit that you went through. This is what is in between you and the person that you have your back turned to, right? And that's what you're moving away from. So it's really just telling me the same stuff. It's telling me the same stuff, you guys. Like, okay, but what are you moving towards? What are you moving towards, man? Should we just pull a couple little extras? All right, we're gonna wrap up this reading with just a couple cards. And all right, so moving away from that energy, what can Virgo expect in the month of June? Moving away from the energy, of course, based off current timelines, you got your free will. But what can Virgo expect after moving away from the energy, after deciding to walk away, leave this person behind? My rings are just slipping around. My hands are cold, you guys. Messages for Virgo. What can Virgo expect after leaving this situation behind in the month of June? That didn't come out for a reason. Okay. Oh, wow. Judgment. Yep. Final judgment call. Seven of Cups coming out. Wow. King of Cups reversed and the Ten of Wands reversed. There's a huge release of your emotions. 8 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Oh, don't. Don't tell me. I'm just kidding. King of Pentacles. Oh. 2 of Cups at the bottom. Strength. Magician backside. Yeah. Okay. So, Virgo, as you're moving forward, you're still feeling burdened by this, but it's lessening. You're learning to disconnect from these emotions, this attachment that you felt. As you are detaching from the situation, from this person that you were dealing with, as you're getting back your power, that's where things really start to get moving for you. That's where the ball really starts to roll for you. And making that decision to walk away was a major judgment call on your end. And this is really part of this divine plan, this divine orchestration that's happening. That's part of the bigger plan that you're not seeing, that you're not aware of right now. But this ties into, like I said, the storyline that your soul is going through. Lessons are being learned here. You're getting clarity. 7 of Cups. You're getting clarity on any confusion that you had. Walking away is going to give you the answers that you need. Things are going to make much, much, much more sense as you distance yourself from the situation, as you detach from the situation, and kind of remove your emotions from the situation. Things are going to start to make more sense. Now, another thing that's really interesting is as you're detaching from this person, and look, at the top of the deck, we have the Hermit backside, setting yourself free. As you're setting yourself free from this situation, from feeling attached to this person, what's interesting here, we have the 6 of Cups, we also have the Knight of Cups, and then the King of Pentacles. Look at how these cards came out. Look at how the Knight of Cups backside, which is the energy that we were picking up earlier, the one that you have turned your back on, the one who had hurt you in many ways. Look at how they're approaching this King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is Earth energy, Virgo energy, you, I'm assuming. Look at how they're approaching you. So it's almost like, I have to just say, it's almost like when you detach yourself from this person, when you remove yourself from the situation, when you fucking, like, you're gone, once you cut someone off, once you make the decision, like, I can't be with you anymore, I can't put up with this anymore, I have to put myself first. It's like they have that sense, like, oh, Virgo, where's Virgo at? Now, let me see, let me hit them up. That's possibly where you could get a text message, right? We're still in Mercury retrograde during June, till about June 18th. So you might end up hearing from this person. And if that's the case, judgment sometimes talks about reconciliations or the past coming back. And it leaves you feeling confused, like, oh my God, should I respond? What do I do? Have they changed? Do they mean what they're saying, right? That's another thing. So it's like, if they were to come back around, I gotta be honest with you, Virgo, I don't trust it, because this Knight of Cups is coming out reversed. Have they changed? No. Same old song, same lyrics. The song is the same. The same song, the same instruments, the same lyrics, the same freaking behavior. And yet they come in like all sly and knight in shiny armor, like, yeah, and then it just confuses you, and it's almost like part of you's like, I want to go back, because there's this desire, Six of Cups, to go back to how things used to be. Right now, what's at the bottom? You want to know what's at the bottom? Let me tell you what's at the bottom. Oh, the Two of Cups, right? The Two of Cups. So there's that reunion. Strength, Magician reverse, though. And the Ace of Wands. This feels destructive. This feels like if you were to give this another shot, it would end up in the same old way. It's almost like it would be like a setback. You going back to this would be just like, you already know how this ends, and it's like, oh, you want to redo it all again and experience it all again, even though it's going to end the same. Like, for old time's sake, let's give this another chance, even though we both know it's going to be the same ending. That's what it feels here. And even with the Magician reverse, the intentions behind this, the intentions behind them trying to come back around, if they do try to come back around, it doesn't feel genuine. It really doesn't. So, I mean, I think the majority of you have your back turned to this, your emotions turn. Wait, what the hell? Give me a second. All right, so sorry about that. I literally have no idea where I left off, but yeah, it just feels like if this were to come back around, I'm pretty sure you already have your back turned to this, or by the time they try to come back around, like, you've already detached from the situation. You don't really have that desire to rekindle this, from what it seems. Like, there's not much hope you have, right? There's not much hope you have about the situation. So, yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting, Virgo. That's the vibe I'm getting for the month of June for you. Yeah, so if you found this helpful and insightful, let me know in the comments below. If you want to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description box. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one. Take care.